Oh. All right, hey guys. Um, so I guess this isn't the video that I really wanted to do. Oh, gonna close this. Actually, you know what? This is the video I definitely wanted to do. It's just not the style that I wanted to do it in. A couple days ago, we actually originally decided to. I decided I would stop dilly daddling and probably get to to what I've been holding off on for quite a bit some time right now. Um, I'll go out and admit it. Fear is what really kept me from making this video. The fear that I've carried with me my whole entire life, and that's kind of a bit of a lot to unload, especially as one of the very first videos I'm making in a very long time, where it's me talking to the camera. But I feel like honesty is a very huge part of what I am trying to do as a rehabilitation process for myself and my craft. Currently, everybody in the world right now is going through the same BS, and it sucks because there's a lot of people who are going to suffer tremendously through this process, even after, if it's not corona, if it's not actually dealing with the virus itself, it's going to be either financially or mentally. And this is sort of a very, very impactful time in a lot of people's lives. And this is where I think that I needed to make a stand, especially for myself, in how my life has been sort of going lately. And as somebody who loves to script out what I'm going to say because I'm not very good at articulating myself or the thoughts that go through my head verbally very well, I like to write out what I want to say and then say it, because I think that it's a good way of making sure that a lot of the ideas don't get lost in translation, especially when you speak. I find that people will tend to lean on I find that the words that you speak, people are going to lean on it a lot more heavily if it is formulated in a way where they can digest it properly. So frankly, this is in my strong suit. I don't want to ramble or say anything that's going to be coherent. I want to get information across as quickly and as effectively as possible. But that being said, I also want to make sure that I'm also doing something that I'm very, very terrible at doing, which is actually just creating content in general and putting something out there. My last video, I made I cut together a montage of my trip last year, which was very special to me. And I sort of poured a little bit of myself out there and talked about a lot of the aspects of my life that led me down that road. But frankly, I think this is a little bit more. That was a nice little display, but this is a little bit more of what that aspect of my life has led to being this right here. So, couple things. One, I'm a full-fledged minimalist. I'm a practicing minimalist, I should say. I believe in the minimalist idea. The lifestyle is concrete to me, and it makes a lot more sense to me, even more now. Yeah, upon being a minimalist, I've also found that aspect of my life has also led me down a path that allowed me to sort of reassess how I go about my day to day, and I reassess how I deal with the actions and situations that come my way now in my life. I find that one of the biggest benefits of a lot of this new growth in my life comes from reading. And there's a stack of books over here that I have either completed, halfway completed, or I keep referencing back to. One of the biggest books in my life right now. And I'm going to talk about that another time. I feel like that's not important. That's not as important right now. What's important is that I'm finding myself through a lot of books and a lot of podcasts. And in my previous video, the one that we made, I'm going to put it up here somewhere. I just forgot how the YouTube thing works. It's been a while, but in the previous video, which was supposed to be a channel opener, it's supposed to be there on the YouTube front page. When you guys get to my channel, it's going to be like, oh, welcome about this. I do mention that the systems that I've put in place in my life are effectively making my life a lot better. And but one of the biggest things I'm finding more about it is that, especially as being a minimalist, I find that as minimalists, when we've let go of a lot of the the baggage in our lives, both physically and mentally. I feel like there's a void that opens up that we are able to fill with new things. And if you're not filling it with stuff that's useless, now you're finding the things that are essential in your life. And I feel like this is where I'm at, is finding the essential things in my life that are making me much more better. But again, this is a growing experience because I am well into my years. I'm not. I'm well into my years, and I think that if you're in your 20s and you're dealing with this sort of like, I guess, what I'm dealing with right now, it's a little bit easier because you have a plethora of time to sort of develop a habit that's going to be even more beneficial to you when you finally get to your 30s or your 40s. But when you're a little bit later in your life and you're starting this, it's gonna be a lot more hard work, as I am honestly witnessing even for myself right now. So it's not to say that these systems are are set in stone inside of me or up here, but they are helping me, guide me. And so the reason for rebuilding the YouTube channel is not only to be able to explore this on a deeper level, but it's a way to keep myself in check, because I think that what's very very true for everyone is that habit is a very important thing. It's something that if you're not constantly doing, you're going to constantly fall out of, and it's very easy to, I guess, it's very easy to just say, nah, I don't want to do it today. And as I can tell you, as a personal experience for the past 3 weeks of being almost incubated in my own home, I can tell you that it's frankly it's been hard to maintain even the basic routines that I was maintaining prior to the quarantine. So a lot of it is a very very stressful and learning exercises for the mind, the body, and the soul. And this is a time that really crushes a lot of people. So that being said, yes, I have found avenues in my life that are helping me grow as a better person. I'm also finding aspects of my life that I didn't realize, and especially through a lot of understanding and knowing how to succeed, it's now a matter of incorporating a lot of what I'm learning and what I'm teaching and just adding it into my day-to-day as a routine and to better myself. So this channel was always predominantly supposed to be about filmmaking. It was supposed to be about me just to create my art and showcase a style that I enjoy very much, and it's still going to be very much like that. What I would love to do and what I'm going to be doing is going to be creating video essays in the same way with the filmmaking. But what I'm going to incorporate is obviously these systems and these ideas and some of the basic fundamentals of growth, because like, again, I'm going to say this because you'll probably hear it again. All it takes is one video, one podcast, one seminar. All it takes is quite literally one time for that information to really seep into someone's being and allow them to motivate them to get out of their head and get out of that body of theirs and go and do something. Because frankly, one of the biggest things that set me on down this path was a Tim Ferriss podcast about marketing that really resonated with me, and is reason why I decided that this channel needed to undergo what it's going. Because especially as I'm getting older, I'm finding that helping people is becoming even more important to me, because I have people in my life who need this help as well. So that's it for now, but I hope you guys stay tuned, hit that subscribe button if you guys are interested and curious to see what this channel is going to bring in the near future. But welcome to a new self-help channel, I guess. Can't wait to see you.